Hello, Lovies. So this is my first reaction video to a hot topic that is just booming in the media right now. And I just want to touch on a few things because, everyone seems to be having like a lot of the same opinions on this, and I have a completely different opinion that will, and I warn you, will be unpopular, and some of you, especially women, are probably gonna take this wrong. But hey, this is my channel. This channel is not meant to be just a copy and paste of other channels, and I have an opinion, and I want to share my opinion on this channel. So this will be the first video of, I'm sure, many videos to come of what I'm going to call girl talk. So I'm an avid YouTube watcher, and I'm an avid Facebook person, however you want to take that, Facebook or whatever. And so I just saw like a little video clip about Cardi B, who I love, by the way, discussing how she feels like a lot of people are mocking Khloe Kardashian and the fact that Kylie Jenner's best friend slash almost her sister, you might as well say, cheated with her bio sister's man. So in the video clip, and I'm going to try to post it below, I would like to put it in this video, but I'm still learning how to edit, so I'll probably just post a link in the description if you want to check it out. It's really just a short clip of Cardi B saying that she feels like women are not empowering each other and that women are making a joke out of Khloe Kardashian's situation. And basically, that's just dirty and it's trashy and it goes against the feminist movement, yada, yada, yada. Basically, the gist of what she's saying. And I have my view on that. So, I like Khloe Kardashian. I'm not a Keeping Up with the Kardashian watcher. I don't watch that, honestly. Like, if I'm on vacation in a hotel room and say the people I'm on vacation with are getting ready, and I might just be like, just sitting on the bed, just turn TV on. If it's on, I'll watch it for 5 minutes. But I'm not someone that's, oh, let me record it, let me find it on demand because I missed the episode. I'm not, the only way I know about the Kardashians is through TMZ and Facebook, and probably how most of y'all know about the Kardashians. But my opinion, I'm just going to get to it, basically, is I disagree with Cardi B's stance, and I disagree with a lot of people's stance about Khloe not getting enough sympathy about what's going on with her. I mean, let's look at the facts. We know Tristan Thompson cheated on Khloe Kardashian. Out in the public, he had no intention of trying to hide it, which to me means he has no respect for her, that he really doesn't want her. And he did this before, which I'm sure you know, right before Khloe went and gave birth to their daughter. And Khloe actually went into labor probably a few days after the news broke. So clearly it had put tension on her physically. And it was just a bad situation. So Khloe is in her 30s. And she was married to Lamar Odom. To me, the way she jumped into that relationship was fast, but that's a whole nother topic of conversation here. Don't want to get off topic. But the way she does her relationships, and she seems like the hopeless romantic type, which is what I am. I believe in love. I love love. And a lot of times, us being those hopeless romantic types, we put up with a lot of things that people should not put up with. Honestly, we put up with cheating. They tell you they're sorry, you believe it, take them back, because you just don't want to go through the pain of separating and breaking up that relationship, even though you should not take disrespect. But I'm just gonna keep it real. She's a multimillionaire. She has a huge empire. And she's been in a relationship where she was not respected in her marriage. Lamar Odom took her for granted so many times, and she put up with it. And how I feel about that is she clearly has low self-esteem. And she clearly is an insecure woman, because I'm just saying, if I was worth millions of dollars and I had tons of family around me and tons of support and fans and love, if my man cheat on me right before I give birth, oh, it's over. I don't need to be going on Instagram, liking petty comments, being petty, and follow him on, you know, social media, trying to do all of that. No, we're gonna have a sit down conversation. I'm gonna let you know this is it. We ain't doing none of that, because I feel like she should have learned. And that's why I think people are, I won't say not taking her pain seriously or mocking her, but people are not really empathizing with her or sympathizing with her, because she already been through this with Lamar Odom. So the comment Cardi B made about, you know, oh, I feel like women are mocking her. As women, we should try to build each other up, which I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely. I'm part of the feminist movement. I agree with that. But at the same time, I myself have a hard time sympathizing with her, because you have a whole empire. You've got everything that you should know that you need, that you could ever, I'm sure, want. So you're gonna put up with a man that's disrespected you after he knew what you went through with your husband in the past and the things that he put you through, and he knows that you're a lover, like you love hard. Like, look what happened when Lamar Odom was in the hospital on probably his deathbed, and she stayed married to him so that she can make the right decisions for him. She could have been wiped her hands of it and been like, no, I ain't doing that. I don't care. He put me through this. But obviously she loves hard, and it takes a lot for her to leave the relationship. So I feel like she should have learned from her Lamar Odom marriage. And I feel like if he cheated on you right before you gave birth and openly, most people, even though cheating is wrong, period, most people at least try to hide it, like, so that their partner doesn't find out. They at least care that their partner, even though they shouldn't be doing it, but they at least, apologies, my alarm went off and it cut the video off. What was I saying again? But basically, she is mature enough and wise enough to know that this relationship was not going to pan out. She got her baby out of it. I would have been like, okay, I got my child. She's been wanting a child forever. She said she had infertility issues, supposedly, which that we really don't know the truth. Like, she kind of lied about that, but like I said, video for a whole nother time. Not judging. But you know, she's going through a lot, and I just feel like it's kind of hard. Like, women need to start, I'm not saying it's always on the woman, I'm not saying that at all. I'm a woman here. I myself was in a relationship where I tried to change myself for my ex. He really didn't want to be with me, but I tried to force it. I tried to make it work, because I'm a hopeless romantic. We all have been there. But guess what? I learned from that relationship. And if I ever felt like my boyfriend now was trying to take advantage of me or be disrespectful to me and just do me dirty, like, I'm going. Like, I've learned my lesson, even if even though it'd be painful to just leave and up and leave, because, you know, I'm in love. But you have to love yourself more. Honestly, it's just the message. You gotta love yourself more. And you can't expect sympathy. Khloe cannot expect sympathy from people, because she knew what she was getting signed up for. She knew what she was purchasing when she decided to go through with this relationship. Tristan Thompson has a reputation that he is just not faithful. He's just not a loyal person, and he's just not the person for Khloe. And I hope that this whole Jordyn Woods fiasco, you know, with Kylie Jenner's best friend, I hope that going forward, Khloe actually takes this seriously, and especially now with her having a daughter, I hope that she's more careful and way more selective. I mean, like, I keep saying this, but you're like a multimillionaire. You have tons of fans. Have your own empire. So it's like, why are you putting up with that? Like, you can have your pick of the sea. Honestly, you can have any man that you want. So why do you keep choosing these men that are disrespecting you? Because after a while, it looks like it's on you. Like, she really needs to step back and evaluate herself. In this situation, I can't sympathize with what she's going through, because she knew better, honestly. She knew better. She knew what she was getting into. And she still tried to force it to make it work. And she knew when she tried to force it to make it work with Lamar Odom, that it was an absolute disaster, and it blew up in her face. So her knowing this, and her knowing her history of how hard she falls, she needs to protect her heart better in the future. And then hopefully this will not happen again. But those are just my 2 cents on the topic. I didn't want to make this video too long. There's a lot of long videos about this. I mean, like, a lot. But still love Cardi B. I still like Khloe Kardashian. But I just feel like as women, you know, just because it's a woman going through something, it doesn't automatically mean, oh, I gotta sympathize. Oh, I gotta cry crocodile tears for this woman because it's a woman going through pain. If the woman knew what she was going into and she knew what she was signing up for and she knew what she was taking a chance with, then she has to own up to it. Khloe has to own up to it. Her making little petty comments on Instagram and liking petty comments, like, girl, like, just give it up. Like, come on now. You already knew what you was getting into. She already knew he was a dog. And I just feel like, if you know your man's a cheater and you still gonna stay with him, then stay with him. Don't care about what I think, what anyone else thinks. Stay with them. If you're willing to put your heart in that type of pain, I'm not willing to do that. But if you're that type of woman that's willing to do that, then you have to be the type of woman to be strong. And when you've had enough, you cannot expect, after putting up with months and months of mistreatment, that now all of a sudden we're gonna all come out the woodworks and support you and clap and give you a standing ovation for doing something you should have did from the very beginning, especially when you knew you had a child involved. But once again, you know, I don't wish this on any woman. I have been in her shoes. I kind of feel like I get a little bit more of a pass because I was 19, 20 when I was in that relationship. I was in a relationship for a year and a half, and I kept trying to make it work, and it was obvious and evident that the person I was with, as much as I cared and loved him, was just not it. And I feel like as women, we need to just start recognizing that. We need to stop wasting time. There are good guys out there, or if you're a lesbian, there are good girls out there, or if you're a guy watching this video, there are good girls or good guys out there, whatever you like, out there to give you their whole heart and really are gonna put in the work that you're putting in to someone that ain't worth nothing. Honestly, that is not anything. That is just a complete waste of your time. That is not going to change for you. And I feel like we need to stop looking for sympathy as women, or as men even. I'll include that. We need to stop looking for sympathy. We need to stop playing the blame game. You know, they're coming for Jordyn Woods. They're attacking her. They're making it look like it's just all Jordyn Woods' fault. It's always the woman's fault for some reason. As if Tristan Thompson was just taken advantage of, which I just know that's just not the case, obviously. But leave comments down below how you feel. You know, if you disagree with my stance on this, I want to read it. If you agree with my stance, you know, tell me what you think about the situation and why you agree with what I'm saying, that just because you're a woman in a relationship that is not being treated the way you should, that all women should be treated, which is treated as queens and princesses, just because you're not getting that, and you knew the type of man that you were getting when you decided to stay with him, and if he's doing the same thing and repeating patterns that he's been repeating in the whole entire relationship, and you decide to stay, that it is not breaking down women or breaking down Khloe if we don't sympathize, or if, you know, we're not, oh my God, poor Khloe, oh my, like, I don't feel like that's not empowering women. I don't feel like that's trying to tear down a woman just because she's a mom and all of that. That doesn't negate the fact that she knew what she was stepping into, and she can't expect sympathy from the public. A lot of people are putting haha emojis on her posts on TMZ and all of that on Facebook, and they just talking boohoo crap on Twitter about her. And I don't think anyone should be trying to bully her, but not sympathizing with her, or not really just making her a victim, I don't think that's tearing down women, you know. And I think we as women need to be careful about how we perceive what tearing women down is. I don't think that should just be, much as I love Cardi B, I don't think it should just be thrown out there. You know, I don't feel like just because you're not sympathizing with a woman's situation that you feel like she should be wise and mature enough at this stage in her life, and the experiences she's had in past relationships should have taught her by now. I don't think that's turning down women. But like I said, leave your comments below. Hopefully like this video. You know, subscribe, all of that. Y'all know the deal. And peace.